Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the skull. Walking down the whole time, I know he got some hoe. Pull, extort, bully the fro.
Show, some more vocal inflections, some more scoops, some more upper scoops. Show, mo. I have been waiting to get to this video. I'm excited about this because I want to do more rappers on this channel. So I'm excited to do something like this. You know, it's so good. It's so good. So I'm excited to talk about the vocal colors he was using. You know, all the things he was doing with his voice, with the songs and things like that. In that regard, that's what I'm really going to focus on in this video is the vocal colors, vocal delivery, the intonation, the inflection, all those things that go into the flow of what he did. Not just the words, but how he used his voice within the confines of the words and the messages of the song. So y'all, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And if y'all want to see future rappers, make sure you hit that join button to join the Geritone Plus YouTube channel membership tribe so you can vote on stuff like this in the near future. I want to know what kind of rappers y'all want to see on here. So clicking that join button and getting into that group will give you priority voting on making future decisions for the videos on this channel. And most of all, again, I'll keep saying in every video that you'll be supporting this channel, and I appreciate that the most. Out of all the perks that YouTube channel memberships give, the biggest perk for me will be that you guys are supporting this studio, and I appreciate that. So this is not going to be the entire performance from start to finish. What I did was kind of take chunks of vocal highlights that I'm going to talk about, okay? So we're going to kind of go through different songs quickly to kind of show different vocal colors and different things that I heard Kendrick do in his performance here. So it's all about the vocal color, the vocal technique, the delivery, how he uses his voice, the things he's doing with his voice within highlights of the performance, okay? So y'all, let's do it. Let's do it.
Salutations! It's your Uncle Sam, and this is the Great American Game.
And this extended on the S. He really paced that to really make sure we heard all the words in there, and he elongated the S sound just a touch.
My Gemini twin back powering up. No more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But this time, God only favoring us. 20 years in, still got that pen dedicated to bare hard truth. Etiquette speak with a vigilant tongue. Predicate this time is I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. Like a power lift with Olympians too.
You see everything's kind of right here. Da 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 da. It's kind of like that same pitch or intonation right there. You can hear certain consonants are more plosive than others. Da 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 da. A lot of P sounds a little bit more plosive here. But the pitch of the flow is pretty much na 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 na. And he's getting through a lot of words in a short amount of time. That takes clear articulation as well.
Carrying various darts right now. I deserve this like tiramisu. We go body for body. I hand you a body. I'm probably a better masseuse. Really don't bother nobody what they running by me. If I got to clear out the room, you would not get the picture if I had to sit you for hours in front of the Louvre. Would not have a soul even if I had told you to stand next to Johnny and Q.
Now you see his pitch kind of went up a little bit. The inflection got a little more complex instead of that monotone da 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 da. There's more inflection now, and you can hear a little shake in his voice, like a little tremolo, or some people will say vibrato. There's a little shake going on in his voice too.
Started with nothing but government cheese, but now it concedes the government too. Remember the foods, them color was tan and brown, but now the hunted and blue. Remember I said I'm the greatest back when you debated the number one and number two. Topic was always hilarious to me. You carried them to me, I brought out the face. The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
Wrong guy. Emphasized on that word right there. Wrong guy with the little vocal slide. Wrong guy. And throughout the whole verse right there, he increasing intonation, the inflection, and the percussiveness of the articulation as the song built up in that short time right there.
Dunk, baby, rockin' it. Queer pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he popping it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics.
It's interesting watching his breathing pattern. He has to take quick breaths in order to get through these verses here, and the breaths have to be timed because the music is timed. Again, these are a lot of words to get through in a short amount of time. You can hear the quick breaths being taken because you could hear the inhalations happening while he's rapping. Because again, they have to be timed within the confines of the beat. Rapping takes breath control. I say it in every video about rapping, but I have to keep saying it. There's definitely an intentional technique and plan for breath management in rapping because you have to have breath management in order to get to the words efficiently and musically.
That's a what in him, that's a lot of what. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, he was Blackie Mouse with the smeared off. We outside, water about to kill him off. Blaps, blaps, fat, brick or raw. Tell me why you boys rap if it's fictional. Tell me why you boys fed if it's criminal.
Then, that little pop up at the end, that was more of like a heady voice. But no, kind of like a head voice. Kind of up there like a heady voice, okay? So he's going between registers. He's throwing that head voice up there at the end of those lines right there.
Hey, Doc, can I get a drop? No, H boom coon from the west side to Senegal. Full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finessing on them with some counterfeit. Now I'm counting this. Parmesan with my account to live. Matter of fact, I'm down in this. Do say with my boobay tastes like Kool-Aid for the analyst.
I feel like right here he's more legato or more connected. The words aren't as separated as before in the other songs previously to this one. And there's more pitch inflection within the connectedness of the vocal line or the phonation, if you will.
Girl, locking by you, the world with my paste up. I know it's good, won't you sit it on my taste buds? Are you way too petty once you let me do the extras? Pull up on your block, then I break it down, then we call it Tetris. AM to the PM, PM to the AM funk. Eat up your per diem, you just gotta hate them funk. If I quit your BM, I still ride Mercedes. If I quit the season, I still be the greatest funk.
My left stroke just went viral.
Do you notice how clear his articulation is? You have to have clear articulation and stuff like this. Again, I keep saying it, he's going through so many words in such a short amount of time, but yet you can hear each and every phoneme, each and every consonant is super duper clear because you have to be intentional about that part of delivery too. Rapping is a vocal thing. Rapping is so vocal technique based. All of these things go into rapping: inflection, pitch, articulation, making sure the inflections make sense musically, making sure the articulation makes sense. All those things go into the technique of rapping as a vocal skill. Rapping is such a vocal skill, and he's showing us right here with his clear articulation how he's moving his articulators, how he's managing the breath, how he's doing everything within his performance here. Really shows how technical you have to be vocally to rap.
Right stroke, put a baby in the be humble, sit down, be humble, sit down.
Be humble, sit down. Vocal slides, kind of like vocal scoops up. Be humble, and he kind of scoops up into like a heady voice there. Be humble, sit down, be humble. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm slowing it down. Oh, be humble, sit down. Head voice, you know, heady voice.
Sit down, be humble, sit down, be humble, sit down.
Now these, be humble. Chesty voice, more thicker folds, and the slide is going downward. Be humble, sit down. Instead of be humble, sit down. Those two inflections give two different connotations to this phrase here. Be humble, sit down. Second one that we just heard, be humble, sit down. The first one's kind of more heady and loftier. So again, vocal inflection, changing the shape of my vocal tract, changing my pitch, all of those things go into the delivery of rapping.
Hold on. I got.
Road R's. Yeah, it's a road R right there.
I got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter, but the war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. That's hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. Was born like this, perform like this. Y'all shoot what new weapon, transform like this.
I like how he said DNA. There's some strength in there. DNA, the D was punched a little bit. DNA, and you can hear the importance of what he's saying here because of how he's saying it. Even the inflection, how he's emphasizing some syllables, some words is intentional because he wants us to hear these words in a certain way. So all of that also goes into the technique of rapping. How do I want the audience to hear what I'm saying? How do I want them to understand? What do I want them to understand? What do I want them to take away from this? Is my inflection giving the emotion that I want to give? Is my inflection giving the message that I want to give? All those things matter.
Conviction, murders, boosters, burglars, ballers dead. Skyline fathers dead with kids and I was. Hold on. I deserve it all. Keep these bums away from me. Keep my essence contagious, that's okay with me. Burn this thing down, don't you play with me, stay with me. Crashing out right now, it ain't safe for me. Did it with integrity. These boys try to hate on me, just wait and see. More blood be spilling, it's just pain to me. Dangerously, ain't no changing me, ain't no shaming me. Flip a coin, you want the dangerous me or the famous me? How annoying.
I love the acapella thing here. I love how it's acapella. It's just that snap and those voices. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, it's just the voices and that snap in there. I love that. And if you listen to all those T's, especially on the word integrity, I love how those T's were so present. Integrity. It wasn't integrity. It wasn't that. It was integrity.
From the boys in the game I speak, ashamed of me. It's important I deserve it all because it's mine. Why you think you deserve the greatest of all time?
He had that T there, but then the rest of it kind of dissipated. That was intentional. That was intentional. We know what he said. We know what he said. But the color at which he said it was intentional because he wanted that drama there. He wanted that. He wanted that moment.
Ah, see you brought your homeboys with you. The old culture cheat code. Scorekeeper, deduct 1 life.
And Sam, slow down, deduct 1 life. Again, that pacing is intentional.
Peekaboo. I just put the buggers in my chain. Peekaboo. 80 pointers like a Kobe game. Peekaboo. 7.62s, I make them plain. Peekaboo. I'm popping out your band, that's what my name. Peekaboo.
Did you hear his pitch go up? You see what I'm saying? And at the ends of those lines, he had a little vocal scoop again. All those little things are intentional. All the little vocal nuances are very intentional.
Peekaboo. I put 2 foreigns on a full 5. Peekaboo. That's Kachi Pepper if I'm doing pasta. Peekaboo. Why you acting tough on IG Live? Peekaboo. You know my loved ones with that. Let's get it. Peekaboo. Surprise, it's your boy Checky Cheese. Peekaboo. I FaceTime my op, yeah, I'm up the street.
I love how percussive and strong his consonants are. They are so strong and present. Like each consonant has duration, has friction, you can really hear. And it gives the vocal line a more punchy type of feel. It just really gives the vocal line percussiveness.
It's AZZ, I put the boys to sleep. He on the ground, praise God, and stomping feet. Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. This world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. This world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire.
Now he's way more melodic here. He was melodic at the beginning of the show too, with the more monotone, that more monotone sound that he had. But now it's way more melodic in pitch, and it's more connected too. It's not as choppy as it was in the last song.
Fa, 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 fa.
This world, concrete flowers grow. Heartaches, she only do what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure.
I like how soft her consonants were. And she plays vibrato in certain parts of the vocal lines. It wasn't all the way through. It wasn't each and every note, each and every word, but it was certain parts, certain phrases, certain syllables.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't give these nobody no sympathy. I'll take away the pain.
Sing, y'all. Come on and be in the octave. Da, 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 da. Again, he's being more melodic, and of course she's singing too. They're both singing right here. Okay, so they're both in octave. She's in high octave. He's in low octave.
Give you everything. This world. You go in,
out,
do it real slow.
In, out. It wasn't in, out, in, out. So the ending consonants were gone. She didn't have any consonants. In, out.
star.
Everything goes. Come and put that on my soul.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like bro. Mustard on a beat, bro, deep bro, any rap, he a freak though, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe. Let them boys to the cross, they walk around like T's. What's up with these jabroni, trying to see Compton. In the street can hate me, bump them all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. Finna crash on his body, I'm John Stockton.
The inflection in this song, and the pacing, and the rhythm of his words here are so good to me. Again, you can hear every word, every consonant, every phoneme is clear. His inflection is very conversational. So it's almost like he's talking to you when he's rapping this song right here.
What? Beat your and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the skull. Walking down the whole time, I know he got some hoe. Pull and start bully the fro.
Show, some more vocal inflections, some more scoops, some more upper scoops. Do, show, mo. You can hear the vocal line going up in pitch as he goes through this stanza right here. You can literally hear the pitch rising and going down. You can hear those differences in the pitches of the vocal line, like the general pitch of the song, if you will, or his verses, how he's saying his verses.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to 'em and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from them. They tell me Chubb's the only one to get your hand-me-downs. Party at the party playing with his nose now. Waka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified. Wop, 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 wop. I'm on him tough. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you
Wah, wah, wah. It almost sounds like a nasality to it. Wah, 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 wah. The W is quick. Wop, wop, wop. And the P is like a stop. It's not wop, wop. You know, it's wop, 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 wop. So the P is like a stop. It is a plosive stop, but it's really a stop in this context of the wop, 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 wop. The lips kind of come together and the voice stops. Wop, wop.
Why you trolling like a, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
That hard minor, the R was really hard in minor. Minor, the R was really present there.
They not like us.
No.
They not like us.
No.
They not like us.
What?
They not like us.
No.
They not like us.
No.
They not like us.
Are you my friend?
Are you my friend? It's like a little country twang. My friend, are you my friend? In sound. It's not a country twang in essence, but I'm talking about the a little nasality. My friend. He really laid into the of friend. It wasn't friend, friend. Tongue is higher, friend.
Are we locked in? Then stab this way. Stab that way, then stab this way, stab that way. Hold on.
I love how he slightly modified locked in and friend to rhyme phonetically in a way. My friend locked in. On the N of friend and the N of N, if you will, I-N. He brought the tongue higher. My friend in locked in to make them both rhyme phonetically. To me, I think that is so smart how rappers can do that and make everything make sense. Because I am not a rapper, but that phonetic stuff and that wordplay, I think it's so smart and it's so genius how rappers can do that. You have to be very smart to rap. You have to be very smart. Wordplay, understand words, understand meanings, really understanding what you're saying. Etymology, like rapping is a ton of etymology and wordplay, onomatopoeia, whatever you want to call it, all those things. All those things go into rapping depending on who you are and how you want to flow. All those things go into it.
I go by the name of Kendrick Lamar, okay, Lama, Mr. Morale. This is Gen X. We come all the way from Compton, California to a party with y'all. Let me hear you say, Monster! They acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
The T in turn, it got a punch to it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. It has a punch to it. And that mustard has a growl. Mustard! You know, it has a growl to it.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. In the city with the flag beginning thrown. Pass interference, padlock around the crash, pulling up in a marked truck just to play freeze tag. Bone a pick like it was sea bass. When I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. I showed y'all the ropes before they hung from a rope.
I love how he colored that vocal line. He kind of got darker as he went down. It's almost like he puckered his lip just a little bit and dropped his jaw just a tinge to really color that.
I'm prophetic. They talk about it, how I did it. Good for saving face, I seen the cosmetics. Hairs I gotta take to level my aesthetics. Hurry up, your muscle up, we up the higher metric. Ran up out of luck soon as I up the highest metric. Super Bowl made a feat, you're diabetic. Mouth you full of deceit. Cowards telling, walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling, Monster! They acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my own, but some gotta. Tell him TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his.
I hope y'all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it and breaking it down with y'all. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love you so much. I'll see you soon.